Today we will talk about this lens. It's a 28mm lens 2.8 Pentakon, the widest lens that I got in my collection. If you've seen my first video, you've seen this lens because I was making video about photographic gear that I have found in my parents' basement. I promise that I'll make next videos about this gear and how I make it work again. So this lens wasn't working. The focus ring wasn't working at all. It was twisting, but nothing was happening. So I needed to unscrew the back of the lens and somehow get into the focus ring. And I found there two screws that wasn't tight enough. So I needed to screw them, and yeah, and it working now pretty well. I was lucky that the problem was so simple, and yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. This lens was made in Germany, I think in 80s or even 70s. It was made for Praktika camera, and I was using it also with this Praktika Nova that you also could see in this first video. I was using this lens and this camera with black and white film. Because I was worried that something wasn't working, and I didn't want to waste my color film, so yeah, black and white is cheaper, but it's also like a little bit artistic vibe, so I love to be an artist, so I'm making artistic photos with black and white film. The build quality of this lens is really good. It's metal. It's really good. I don't see any haze, any dust. It's working properly after all these years, so that's nice. 28mm is pretty wide, and also wild. Why not? Yeah, I found some 29mm Pentakons. I'm not sure why the Pentakon was producing the 29mm, not only 28. So the focal length of this lens is really cool for me. I'm making some street photos and it really working well. It's focusing till 25 centimeters. I got some problems with close focusing, or maybe I wanted to focus a little bit closer than 25 centimeters, because not only I was making street photos, or my friends' photos, I also made some photo shoot of the jewelry, so the earrings and rings. So I wanted to be really close, and with this 28mm focal length, It was pretty wide, but still it's not macro, it's wide, so you won't have this really narrow view. I was using it with Lumix GX9 with an adapter and Viltrox, so it was working like, I think, 43mm lens, and it worked really well. I was making with it this earrings and rings photo shoot. Yeah, the bouquet also is nice. You can see in this picture of the ring that background is really nice blurry. It worked really well. I really like this effect. It was perfect for me. Yeah, so the lens is really cool. If you are looking for the 28mm focal length for your vintage camera, or if you want to have vintage lens for your mirrorless camera, it's really cool. You can try it. It's cheap. You can buy it for something like around 40 euros, so it's worth it. It's really worth this money. That's all I have to say about this lens. It's nice, it's working, it's not too small, but it's all right. Yeah, so 28mm 2.8 Pentakon, really nice and good looking lens. That's all for today. You can subscribe my channel, you can buy me a coffee, you can like this video, if you like this video, of course. And yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. I put some pictures there, and yeah, hope to see you again. Bye.